So my name is Francisco Nieto, this is Giancarlo and Reina. Me and Reina are teachers from Oakland, California. We're developing an app called School Office Pal, which solves a problem that we've seen in our schools. As we see kids refer to the office a lot, what they typically do is they go to the office, they sit there for hours, sometimes waiting for the administrator to process them. They sit there sometimes angry, upset, they don't know what's happening. So what we thought about, we digitize the process and make an app that would actually gather the information that the administrator is going to need, or the nurse, to eventually process them, gathering testimonies, starting the referral process, and at the same time, letting them relax with some audiovisual meditative soundtracks or videos, getting them calmed down and getting their metacognitive processes ready so they can start conflict resolution process. It gathers data so you can get a list of what the students' problems have been in the past that they need to keep track of. And let's just give you a quick demonstration. On this side. So you start with a video, you're optional. You can start watching. Gets you in the mood to relax if you just had a fight.
We just had an accident on the playground.
And then you have an option. Why are you here? Are you hurt? Somebody hit you? Are you in a fight?
Are you being bullied?
So in this case, I was in a fight. I'm prompted to enter in who I fought with, who was involved, who started it. In this case, most kids probably say the other person started it. And I would enter what happened. I could be as detailed as I want to, or I could just not fill it in. All this information will be presented to the principal to cut down the time that it takes for them to actually process and to investigate. These things can take all afternoon. Principal's time gets eaten up. So also you're prompted to put in, like, what would the other person say about what happened? Because you have to put yourself in their shoes. When the other kid comes, what are they going to say that you did? It starts helping you put yourself in that mindset. And anybody else who was involved, principals always need to know were there any witnesses, anybody who can speak and say your side of the story. And then you get a video that you get a video that's tailored to the situation you're in, prepares you for the next steps, and also you get some optional videos if you want to sit for an hour and watch a rainfall or a Zen flutes or something like that, stimulate your pineal glands, and get you ready for eventual processing by the school administration or school nurse. There's also a teacher version, so an admin can actually look at your complete records. Have you been in a fight before? Have you been sick? That's the other side of it, the actual health referral part of it, where you enter in, touch the part of the body that hurts, enter in what the problem is, so the nurse can quickly take care of you and triage you in a way. And this gets saved. Any questions? I don't know. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, certainly this is a way to process students, but we don't want to just look at students like that. I think it's going to save time for the office staff and the principal to really address the issues that are going on and to give the students the personal need, to meet their personal needs the way that they need to be met. As a teacher as well, it helps me keep track of my students when my students are outside of my classroom. It also helps me keep track of when they were out of my classroom, so I know what makeup work they need to actually accomplish and get done. So. We can also communicate with the parents and bridge that parent-school communication much better.
And the technology used was StackMob to store the data and count for the videos and PhD for the grant.
Awesome. Judges, questions? Good.
What are connecting to the school information systems, the school management systems?
That would be a next step. Yeah, so that's the next step to actually connect to this, the information systems of the school and keep track of all this so it can get passed on year after year.
If this was like, is it possible to require installation of this application on students' phones?
Yes, actually a student can just go to the URL, enter in their student ID number, and just get rolling out of their own personal iPod or phone, or if this office has an iPod, they can provide headphones, kind of noise cancellation so you can get self-immersed in this.
Are there any legal issues with yeah? I'm asking because I don't know.
What was the question?
I think if there are any legal issues with SIPA, the Child Internet Privacy Act, and I believe that if we can get it linked into learning management systems, I think their terms of service would definitely address that.
If the parents agree to install the application.
Absolutely, yeah. Everything's parent waiver. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just want to confirm this is an HDMI with that.
Okay.
So any device, any laptop, basically can be used.
You guys are all teachers at Oakland?
We're both teachers and the web developer.
Two teachers and a web dev.
Also an iOS developer, but this is all web-based.
Awesome. This is what I love to see.
The winner of the StackMob prize was school office pad. Wow, 6 months worth of StackMob mega surfaces, 18,000 bucks in value. Okay, so now we're going to jump into the general overall winners. This is $1,000 solo prizes, $500 for first place, $300 for second, $200 for third. Second place, general, $300. School office pad.